Good morning, class. So, in last class, we discussed about laws of reflection of light, right? Yes. We have read the definition. What was the definition? The laws which are followed at the time of reflection, that is known as laws of reflection of light. Actually, there are two laws. First one is the incident ray. The ray which is coming. One second, look here. This ray is coming. So this ray is known as incident ray. The ray which is coming, incident ray. The ray which is getting returned, that is reflected ray, and the normal of 90 degree from the plane and the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. All lie in the same plane. Clear? Yes, look, incident ray, reflected ray, normal, point of incidence, all are lying in the same plane, and this plane is our mirror plane. Clear? So this was the first thing. This was the first rule we have discussed. What was it? The incident ray, the reflected ray, the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. Okay. So second rule. What was the second rule? Angle of incidence. Angle of incidence. Let's say this is our normal. This is incident ray. This is reflected ray. So the angle formed here, let's say this one is 40 degree. Okay. Can you tell me this angle? Yes, very good. This is the second law. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So this angle will be also 40 degree. We can represent it mathematically in the form of theta I is equal to theta R, where theta is the angle, I is incidence. So angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is given 40 degree, which means that is also equal to theta R, angle of reflection. Suppose I have told this angle is 90, not 90, it is not possible. Let's say 70 degree. So can you tell me angle of reflection? Yes, it's correct, 70 degree. So second law was angle of incidence, that is theta I, is equal to angle of reflection, that is theta R. So now today we are going to discuss the second topic of the chapter, that is types of reflection of light. Now what is this? Yes, the reflection, it is bouncing back of light. It can happen in two ways. First one is regular reflection, second one is diffuse reflection. Types of reflection of light. There are actually two types of reflection of light. First one is regular reflection, second one is diffuse reflection. Now, regular means that type of reflection which follow a pattern, and that type of reflections which do not follow any pattern in a random way, that is diffuse reflection. So let's talk about the definition, then we will talk about the diagram. Reflection which takes place due to smooth surface like mirror or new steel utensils is known as regular reflection. So let me draw the diagram here. So I am making a diagram of regular reflection. Let's say this is a smooth surface. This part, above part is totally smooth. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 3 incident rays are coming. So what will happen? They will return. Let's say this is incident ray A, B, C. So this one is reflected ray C, this one is reflected ray B, and this one is reflected ray A. What I try to say is, look at this. There are three parallel rays which are coming on the plane, which are falling on the plane, and you can see clearly that they are also returning, getting reflected in the parallel way. Look, this one is parallel to this one is parallel to this. It means there is no change in their path. There is no change in their path. They were coming in the parallel ways, they are going in the parallel ways. Only the change is, here they are coming, here they are going. So this is the example of regular reflection. First thing. Second thing, you can say that this is a node point. Let's say this is a node point. We can see our images because of regular reflection only. Because of regular reflection only. Yes, and that's why you might have noticed, you always used to see that your face is visible, your face, body, all the things are visible in the mirror. Reason? Mirror is having smooth surface and the reflection getting done with that mirror is regular reflection. That's why we can see our images because of regular reflection only. Also, sometimes if you have purchased a new spoon or any new container vessel which is made up of steel, there is no scratch. You can see your image in that also, because that is providing regular reflection. Now let's talk about the diffuse reflection. Now the surface is like this, not smooth. Now what will happen? Let me show you. Let's say this ray is coming A, again one ray is coming B, and this ray is coming C. This one is not straight. You all need to draw straight. Just because these are parallels. These three incident rays are parallel to each other. Now after reflection, they will move like this. This is not a fixed path. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं कि वो हमेशा ऐसे ही जाएंगे, but they will move in a random way. One thing is very important and very fixed, that they will not follow their pattern. Look, here they were coming in the parallels and they were also returning in the parallel way. But here they are coming in the parallel, but they are not going in the parallel way. Are you getting my point? The difference is their reflection. There the reflection is following same parallel method. Here it is not getting followed. So we will say that this is the example of diffuse reflection. This is the example of diffuse reflection. Okay. The important point for this, we cannot see our images in diffused reflection. If the reflection happening is diffused, then we cannot see our images. Look, just try to stand in front of wall. Can you see your image? No? Why? Yes. Look, the surface like wall is uneven. Uneven means rough. It means the reflection happening there is the diffuse reflection. And in diffuse reflection, we cannot see our images. Hope it's clear. Right? So, copy all these things and revise it. Thank you.